Hi everybody, welcome to hrtech's Demo Hour, May 2023 edition, organized by hrtech, powered by RChilli. RChilli is incidentally the trusted partner for parsing, matching, and data enrichment for many corporations globally. Today's session will showcase how we can streamline the hiring process with high-tech recruitment tools. Strong knowledge of the hrtech ecosystem. Before diving in, let's quickly have an overview of us. We are a Singapore-headquartered hrtech market development and analyst firm. We were set up in 2018 in Singapore. Since then, we have now expanded to India and the Middle East to help HR teams identify tech solutions for their business and HR challenges. hrtech embarked on the hrtech Demo Hour event series in 2019 to evangelize and promote the use of HR technologies. The event provides a platform for HR technology providers to showcase their high-tech solutions, aiding the adoption of HR tech. And the event motto has always been only to showcase demos and not presentations. After the onset of the pandemic, we moved from an in-person to an on-demand webinar format. We have done various Demo Hour events focused on topics such as leveraging tech for university hiring, R&R for the hybrid workforce, conversational AI in HR, and leveraging tech for talent development, among a few more. Today, we have our expert HR panel, Vijay Chodishetty, Senior Manager Talent Acquisition from Mphasis with us. hrtech market trends in talent acquisition. Why are we having this session talking about the increasing need for streamlining the HR process with high-tech recruitment tools? The reasons being rise of data-driven recruitment. With a data-driven approach, we can make the entire process significantly easier, more efficient, and cost-effective. Use of AI and automation. Artificial intelligence and automation tools may be the most helpful weapons in your organization's arsenal if you're looking for streamlining the tech recruitment process. Streamlining the hiring process with high-tech recruitment tools can save time and resources, improve the candidate experience, and help organizations identify and hire the best talent more efficiently. We're thrilled that as part of our expert HR panel to witness demos and clarify questions on behalf of many HR professionals who will be watching this on an on-demand format, we are highly delighted to host Vijay Chodishetty, Senior Manager, Talent Acquisition, Mphasis. Over to you, Tima. We can now begin with Elevatus' demo.
Hello, everybody. It's a pleasure to connect with you all here today. I'm going to be showing you a little snippet into Elevatus, our award-winning recruitment software, and showing you firsthand how our futuristic recruiting solutions can really help you hire top talent and save over 90% of your recruiting time. With that being said, I'm going to share my screen now and start this off with a quick introduction about Elevatus. Elevatus is an award-winning recruitment software that automates the entire talent acquisition process from creating job requisitions to onboarding new hires. It's also powered by AI, automation, and advanced technology. Elevatus has won multiple awards and accolades for its excellence in HR tech and for its futuristic recruiting solutions and how they are creating a big impact in the recruitment landscape. Elevatus is also integrated with 2,000 job boards and all your favorite hiring tools that are very valuable for recruiters and that they use on a daily basis. So Elevatus is also tailored to meet enterprise needs, and it helps you hire at enterprise scale without the enterprise complexity. Today, we have almost 200 plus enterprise clients that are relying on us to find and hire the people that they can rely on. With that being said, I'm going to jump straight into the demo, and I'll be talking about your first touch point in recruitment. Elevatus allows you to create a modern and branded career page that puts your brand and jobs under the spotlight. It helps you create this career page in a matter of minutes, and you can be up and running in no time. What's great about this and what makes this very unique is that you don't even need to write a single line of code. You can literally publish this all on your own without the need to hire any developers or graphic designers to do the job for you. It's also very flexible and customizable to your own needs. You can even customize the sign-up requirements that you want the candidates to answer when they sign up to your career page to apply to your jobs, which really makes the application process so much faster for candidates where they can be done in just a couple of minutes. You can even add your social media links for your company. You can even set up this career page in over 8 different languages, which creates a much more localized experience. You can even add the sections that spark your interest the most, maybe like pictures, or you can add more information about your team members. And what's more is that you can just click on the publish button and you'll be up and running. With that being said, I would love to show you a career page that one of our clients created, Al Habib Medical Group. They're one of the biggest hospitals in the Middle East. They created this branded career page through Elevatus. As you can see, they customized the header. They created job categories to make it so much more easier for healthcare candidates to filter through the jobs that resonate the most with their career level, with their location. They can even filter through them, which makes it a very smooth and seamless experience. Now I'm going to be talking about our award-winning hiring platform that automates the entire hiring cycle from creating job requisitions to onboarding new hires, and it also automates the entire hiring process from acquire to hire. Creating a job on Averek is very easy and seamless. You can just upload any job description template that you have, or you can create your own template from the system. You can even decide to post these jobs internally or externally and decide which pipeline you want to be adding these candidates to. As you can see, you can even preset the qualifications for every job. So how many years of experience, what's the industry, what's the major, what's the career level. And here you can manage all of your jobs and see at a glance all the jobs that have been published or unpublished. And you can see all of your candidates neatly organized in pipelines that are customizable to your own needs. You might see that there's a percentage here. This percentage is called the AI matching percentage, which dictates how closely the qualifications of this job meets the job requirements that you preset. So what's so intelligent about this feature is that it allows you to train the AI to rank candidates based on the qualifications that matter the most to you. So we have this feature here that is truly innovative. It allows you to assign weights of importance to the criteria that matters the most to you, whether it's the location, the position. Once you allocate these weights, they will automatically see that all of the percentages for the candidates will be reorganized in order of qualification. What's also great about this is that you can even invite your teammates to support you in the hiring process. You can allocate certain permissions for them. And you can also view all of your pipelines here, where you have super dynamic, you can create super dynamic pipelines with your own customized filters. So for example, you can choose how long the candidate should remain in this stage. You can even have the option to allocate stage responsibilities for your teammates. And in addition to that, you can also decide the maximum number of candidates allowed to be in the stage, and a lot more dynamic features that make the hiring pipeline super customizable and tailored to your enterprise needs. Here you have a search database, which means that these are all of the candidates that applied to your jobs or signed up to your career page. What's very unique about this is that you can easily match all of these candidates to any jobs that you have available on Averek. You can even find or filter this on a branch level for your enterprise. And you can also compare candidate to candidate, which means that you can view their strengths and weaknesses side by side for a more direct comparison, which will enhance your decision-making process. And you can also filter through them based on keywords or based on the criteria here. What's more, we have a feature that a lot of recruiters love and they really need, which is centralizing your resume database. As recruiters, you might have so many different resumes drowning in your inbox or on your desktop. What Averek allows you to do is that you can drag and drop a mass number of resumes into the system, and it will automatically parse the information and create candidate profiles based on the information that has been parsed. In the same way, you can also match these candidates to any job vacancies that you have on Averek, and you can also match them with any job descriptions that you have. Moving on, I'm going to be talking about our next generation video interviewing software, Elevatus, that allows you to assess thousands of candidates remotely through one-way video assessment interviews. Elevatus allows you to save over 80% of your screening time. It also allows you to create assessments that are branded and tailored to your assessment needs. You can even add an introduction video that welcomes candidates to the assessment. It introduces them more into your company, your team, which adds a more human factor and allows candidates to unleash their full potential. You can even customize the questions, whether you want to keep them open as or hidden, the time frame allowed, the number of retakes. And you can also view all of your assessments, and you can see all of your candidates in pipelines that you also can create based on your needs. You can even add all of the stages that are required for the assessment process. Also, you might notice here that there is a percentage. This percentage is based on one of our very distinctive features, which is called the model answer feature. So APSS allows you to add a model answer to every single assessment question that you want to ask the candidates. What is the model answer? It's simply the ideal answer that you expect to hear from the candidates. So for every question you ask them, you can add your own model answer. The AI will then create a comparison between their answer and your model answer to create this relevancy percentage. This percentage helps you see at a glance how qualified and fit this candidate is for this position and whether they have what it takes to really excel. So this can help you sail through the screening process at the speed of light. In addition to that, APSS also allows you to get AI-powered personality reports that are validated by modern science and based on the 5-factor model report. This ultimately allows you to gauge more fruitful insights and more deep insights into the candidates' learning methods, how they prefer to communicate. It can help you predict job success and even job competencies, which is great, especially when you're hiring for roles like sales and so forth. Okay, now I will be moving on to our analytics feature. So our analytics feature allows you to track your recruitment success and get real-time analytics, insights, and reports that are easily customizable, and you can even filter through them on a feature level. So you can see all the analytics pertaining to your jobs, to your candidates, to even your job requisitions, and it's also filterable based on your branches. So you can see all the analytics for your specific branch, if you're an enterprise and you've invited your branches on the system. In addition to that, Elevatus also allows you to centralize or manage your entire visa repository for your overseas candidates, where at a glance you can see all the reserved, allocated, and available visas. You even have a visa pipeline, so at a single glance you can see which visas have been accepted, declined, or stamped. Last but not least, Elevatus also allows you to invite recruitment agencies to support you in the hiring process, where you can easily customize their permissions on the platform, and you can even specify to which branch. You can even add the rating criteria. So this rating criteria can be maybe the quality of CVs or the number of CVs, which allows you to track and see which recruitment agency has been providing the best candidates and the most quality of CVs. And with that, we'll wrap up the demo. Our solution is very extensive and large, but I was only able to demonstrate a few parts of it. I really hope that you're able to make the most out of it. I'm going to drop my email in the chat box below. So if anyone would like a personalized demo where we can show you a full-blown demonstration of our solution and all of our futuristic recruiting solutions, I'll be more than pleased to do that. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much for your demo, Tima. May I now request Vijay to begin with his Q&A?
Hey, thanks for giving the opportunity, and just wanted to understand more about the functional features of this tool, basically how the search functionality works when a recruiter has to log in and look at some profiles for the skills that what he is looking at.
Okay. Vijay, are you talking about the search database? Yes. Or are you talking about, okay, so the search database is like a centralized repository of all of your applicants. So all of the applicants that applied or signed up to your career page to apply to jobs, you can find them in the search database. The search database centrally turns your offline or your resume database into an online and searchable one that you can easily filter through all of the candidates, and you will find all of their skills found in their candidate cards, which really saves you so much time from manually screening through CVs to find the skills that matter the most to you.
Oh, thank you. Okay. My next question will be on how different is this tool from the market? There are a lot of tools that are emerging in the market, and there are quite a large players who are available, right? So how do you differentiate yourself from others?
Okay, so as an enterprise-focused recruitment software, Elevatus knows firsthand and understands the challenges that enterprise face when it comes to recruitment. So we have designed Elevatus to be very flexible, very agile, to adapt to the changing needs and the evolving needs of enterprise companies. So as I showed you a few snippets of our enterprise-ready features that allow enterprise companies to centralize recruitment for their branches, to conduct background checks, to invite recruiting agencies, to even manage their visa process for overseas candidates. But not only that, we also have third-party integrations with world-class tools like SAP, like Oracle, which makes it so adaptable to meet the needs of individual enterprise clients. But what also makes us very differentiated from other products in the market is that we're not only tailored to meet enterprise needs, but we're also tailored to meet the enterprise needs of enterprise companies across 8 different industries, including telecommunications, government, banking, healthcare, as I showed you one of our clients at Habib Medical Group. So this is what really makes Elevatus more distinct, is that we are a holistic recruitment software that meets your entire hiring needs, from acquire to hire to onboarding to it all.
Okay. So I think my last question will be, see, today we are all everything on remote. See, most of the hiring and work solutions are happening remotely, which we have never seen in the last few years, right? So at the same time, we are also seeing a lot of impersonations coming up in the tools, right, during the process of interviews. So is there any specific feature that is aligned in this tool where the impersonations also can be caught, and we see that, okay, basically there's no lip syncing happening, or there is some background people are talking and here there is only a lip syncing happening, so that this tool can eliminate that kind of resources at the phase of interview?
So Vijay, are you talking about our video interviewing software?
Yes.
Okay, so can you repeat the last part exactly? Like, what exactly is your question?
No, you have shown some AI features also in this tool, right? So is it capable enough to identify resources where there is no proper lip syncing happening when during the course of interview?
Okay, so basically, to give you just a little background into the AI takes into consideration the tone of voice, the facial recognition, and the word choice that the candidate chooses within the video assessment to come up with a psychometric report that is validated by modern science, and to also extract the keywords that match the model answer that you mentioned. And you can even see firsthand the candidate's video assessments, and you can even share them with your teammates. So it's very accurate, and also it helps you see at a glance all of the candidates that match the qualifications that you are looking for. And you can even rank the candidates later on, and you can even, as I mentioned, assign weights to the assessment questions that matter the most to you. So as you can see, there are certain elements that we use in the video interviewing software to make it so intelligent to extract all of the data that you are looking for from these candidates remotely.
Thank you.
Thank you, Tima. Thank you, Vijay. And now request Deepak from TurboHire to begin his 12-minute session.
Good afternoon. I'm Deepak Agrawal, co-founder and CEO of TurboHire. Let me ground you first about what TurboHire is. TurboHire is an AI-powered recruitment automation platform. It is based on AI design and automation towards generating experiences. What we believe is that the applicants to be tracked by a recruiter in an ATS, that era is over because of the modern technology and people's experiences on other products like Amazon Pay or Big Basket or other websites. People are more productive if they have great experiences in the work they do. TurboHire is for medium, large enterprises. and we focus on giving the experience advantage to companies who are already using HRMS and need 2023 experience for their different stakeholders involved in hiring. We are already integrated for this experience automation at several enterprises on SuccessFactors, Workday, Darwinbox, across India and Southeast Asia. Company has all the necessary enterprise compliance requirements and is being used in 5 geographies. What we really do is 5 technology modules which get converted into 5 experiences. So first, we do candidate sourcing automation as far as technology is concerned. So having a phenomenally intelligent career page, working with job boards, working with databases for sourcing, working with vendors, working with social media, and reutilizing your own database. So 360-degree candidate sourcing automation is the first module which we provide. Second, we provide is a augmented intelligence that any kind of CV coming from any source in any format gets parsed and converted into a smart card. And beyond keyword, and our AI has been beating consistently the AI of Eightfold or Skillet or others in the market. We convert a raw CV into a smart card and then augment information, not just for the skills, but for the background and academic background without asking candidate to fill any form or information. Along with the screening, we allow assessments to be done by our partners. Next, we have built a candidate engagement automation through which all the documentation or the pre-qualifying questions can be collected and analyzed for the hiring decisions through the candidate engagement automation module. And then we have interview automation. So all the tools which are required for interview automation like calendars or Team or Zoom, all integrations are provided by the platform. For pre-screening, recruiters can launch a recorded video interview, just like what Tammy was talking about. And then the live interviews can be conducted through the platform. And the entire interview panel is taken through auto scheduling, and they can do all these interviews on TurboHire from any device because we are experience focused. Lastly, in any company, hiring is a commercial process too. So making of offer letters with multiple lines of compensation breakup and taking the offer through 3 levels of approval and sending it to candidate and the digital signatures, all that is automated by the TurboHire platform, which with these capabilities, for us, this technology is not important. Because of this technology, we provide 4 key elements, that is data, design, AI, and automation to generate these experiences. A bot-driven experience for the candidate across all channels, AI-driven experience for the recruiter to find the best candidates with TurboHire's augmented intelligence, then the interview experience, approver experience, and with everything happening from the TurboHire platform, a great data of every activity being captured by the platform, we provide through dashboards a great leadership experience. What ends up happening because of this is the outcomes. Because of the TurboHire AI, Vijay, you will notice that in TurboHire, we are actually able to reduce number of interviews required per hire, which is a huge business saving for the enterprise. Because of the experiences of candidate, interviewers, and approvers, we provide 65% faster time to hire, which adds to the revenue. Because of people doing things on their own and AI, we provide 2x recruiter productivity and therefore more than 500% ROI in the first year itself. We are being rated very highly on most of the rating websites, and platform to enable these experiences is already integrated with several other point tools which become part of the experience which we build. Taking you to the product, again, it's not just for recruiters to track applicants, it is towards building experiences. So first module which I talked about, sourcing automation. You can post these jobs on the multiple job boards, which are pre-integrated. You can work with your vendors. You can do social media broadcast of the job. You can bring candidates from other databases like this and pull candidates along with whether they have given the contact details or not. Along with contact details, you can bring candidates into your database from multiple databases like Naukri, Career Builder, Monster, etc. Make it extremely easy for you to get candidates from multiple channels. A very sweet and beautiful way of increasing recruiter productivity. Next, I will take you to the AI part of TurboHire. So any CV where you have not asked candidates to fill long forms with multiple discrete data points just from the CV, every CV gets converted into a smart card, and the information augmentation is done by our own knowledge graphs on skills, company backgrounds, and academic qualifications. And at any point of time, people can find further information on a particular company or college to educate themselves and onto the candidates' capabilities. With that information enhancement, TurboHire AI does a couple of things. First, it ranks candidates against the JD itself. But if you want to enhance the way you want to select, so making AI unbiased, you can find people for certain kind of skill criteria. You can find people without you having to categorize people from different academic backgrounds, that I want people from tier 1 institutions only or tier 3 because of budget. You can find people whether they are writing company names as Flo Daniels, Baker Hughes, etc. You can say, I want people from oil and gas background. And you can give a weightage that I want this weightage between education, experience, and skills, and the system will re-rank these candidates. With this criteria set, if you want to source candidates further from outside, you can go to LinkedIn search. And for this search criteria, TurboHire will show you the candidates who meet this job's selection requirement with candidates on LinkedIn. And you can bring this candidate in to TurboHire by clicking on the Chrome extension along with the contact information. You can look at, if you like this candidate, you can say that, show me this candidate, Siddish, if such candidates with academic background, with the industry background, and the skill background in my own database, you would collect database over a period of time, and TurboHire will give you those suggestions from your own database, and you can bring this person back into the this hiring pool. You can further find other jobs for these candidates, and you can bring for this job number of candidates using retargets, once again from your own data. Very powerful usage of AI, and this really makes the difference that recruiters and TurboHire because of the relevance, are able to reduce number of interviews required per hire by 50% or more. Taking this further, we start to build the bot-based experience for the candidates. So for this entire shortlist, you can send a particular form about collecting certain information, and this form will ask this set of questions on the WhatsApp bot, and you collect this information towards your selection criteria using the WhatsApp bot into your system. Gives a very, very powerful experience to the candidates. For this shortlist, you can create one-way video interviews, define the questions which need to be asked, and people will record their answers for each of the questions in a time limit of 30 seconds or 60 seconds. And you can either have the script analyze those answers, or the recruiters can review and move the candidates further into the hiring pipeline. Now, the best part of TurboHire is that as you move candidates forward, the TurboHire AI, not just on skills, on the academic background and then the company relevance and quality of academic background and the fitment with the company background, the AI will learn and suggest better and better candidates in this job pipeline for the incoming candidates who may be applying little late. Taking it forward, you have an approver experience. You can create complex offer letters within TurboHire platform, and those can be sent through an approval process within the platform, and we create a very powerful approver experience on mobiles, that if a team lead needs to approve the offer, it will go to that person's mobile. They can click on it on mobile, they can see the offer and approve it for next level. The department head can approve it, and then HR head can approve it. And post the last and final approval, it goes to the candidate for acceptance and digital signature. And this intimation goes to candidate's email as well as an WhatsApp or text for their fastest reaction. With everything happening on TurboHire, we provide the leadership experience by way of very powerful dashboards. And again, in the spirit of the experiences, this dashboard with engineering head or with the sales head can be shared live, so that in the weekly status meetings, nobody is collecting data, making presentations and all. The meetings happen out of this dashboard, and you know how the hiring performance in particular job is happening. So reiterating, what we are making possible is that recruiters work with the candidates, but in a 10,000 people company, there are about 2,000 to 2,500 people who get involved in different kind of round 1, round 2, round 3 interviews, and they are made extremely productive through something called Interview Hub, through interview experience. To the ladies and gentlemen in this room, I will send this deck, and for each experience, you can play this 2-minute, 3-minute or 4-minute videos, and you will know how TurboHire makes the whole process experience oriented and therefore outcome oriented. You can look at how approvers are able to approve the requisitions as well as offer letters or reacting to the shortlisting of certain number of candidates. You can look at the candidate experience. These powerful experiences culminate into the hiring outcomes. And therefore, most of our enterprise customers are integrating this product, TurboHire, over their HRMS like SuccessFactors or Workday or Darwinbox. And that's the space of medium large enterprises where we are making a huge impact. We are present in India, Asia, Southeast Asia with companies like Go2Go in Indonesia, across hospitals, across robotics or media or technology or auto manufacturing or banking and consulting and ITES and other services. With that, I stop and happy to take questions.
Thank you, Deepak, for your session. Moving to Q&A, over to you, Vijay.
Hey, Deepak, I think it was very interesting to know there's a one solution for the entire hiring needs. I think the platform is quite interesting. Just can you also highlight how this helps to do a mass and volume hiring? Today, there are a lot of organizations looking at mass and volume hiring, right? So will it also give a view on the volume hiring and a candidate experience on volume hiring and also panel experience?
Yes. So I will divide. So TurboHire is being used by many companies for hiring in, say, 75 campuses or weekend hirings and others. So I will divide the volume hiring or weekend hiring into 4 key steps. Okay. So one, publish a job to the training and placement officer with a WhatsApp link, and students start dropping their CV. Okay, they have to just drop the CV. Next, the bot takes over. It starts asking them on WhatsApp the pre-qualification questions. Okay, and answers to those pre-qualification questions, it starts to build the first shortlist automatically. Next, you can send a recorded video interview request to all these pre-qualifying candidates, and what comes out is the 30-second answers to 3 or 4 questions which you have asked, which get analyzed by the analytics, or can be high quality ones, can be reviewed manually by the recruiters for the next stage selection. Now you can create in TurboHire the day-long interview schedules or individual interview schedules. The last part is in those who are making it as hire. In TurboHire, you can create individual or bulk offer letters, and you can create individual or bulk offer approvals. Ultimately, offers need to be approved by somebody before it goes to the candidate. And through the WhatsApp, all these offer letters are distributed to the selected candidates. They click on that WhatsApp nudge to see their offer letter on their mobile and digitally sign. So TurboHire takes an enterprise from sourcing till pre-onboarding in the hiring process. You can even collect documents from WhatsApp. So you can send a request as a WhatsApp to candidates in bulk that give us your passing certificate, or give us your last pay slip, or give us your last relieving letter. And they can submit the document on WhatsApp, and it comes into TurboHire as a document submission. And that's how the pre-onboarding documents get collected. And then the final selection information along with this information and documentation is pushed back into the HRMS for the employee ID creation, etc. So in this, what we have focused on, one, in bulk hiring, the candidate experience. They should work mostly on the medium they are on, that is mobile and WhatsApp. Second is the interviewer experience, that they need to be aligned with the right candidates after pre-qualification and all. And then the approver experience of issuing offers in a bulk hiring environment, either as individual or as bulk. That's how we do it. And this entire process can run both scenarios where you have CV and you don't have a CV. So let's say semi-blue collar or gray collar workers, where you do most of the qualification by the pre-qualification questions, which you ask people to answer. Did I answer your question?
Yes, Deepak, thank you.
Thank you, Vijay. Thank you, Deepak. Coming to the end of today's demo, Thank you so much for joining in. Special thanks to Vijay for taking his time and effort for joining in this demo hour. Thank you all for joining in. And thank you, Team Elevatus and Team TuroHire, for your wonderful sessions. We look forward to hosting you on all in the upcoming sessions of our demo hour. On the behalf of Team HR Tech, we'd like to thank all the attendees and RChilli for supporting us throughout our demo hour series. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you all. Have a good day.